What was your reaction when these approved plans were under works, and how did you feel about this possibly happening to the community?
The challenge with the monopole thing is that it destroys the character of the neighborhood and the development that Bridgeport is expected to have. It has a direct impact on this ministry, this house of worship, this business, because of the annexation of 45 feet to the seaward side of the railroad track that you see right outside the window there. And if you measure that up, it comes right up next to our building. So it would make the tentative building pretty much unusable. And as you can see, we've done a lot to we just spent $100,000 doing upgrades in the building before this came up. We have a lively congregation. We do a lot of work in the community. So it injured for this particular ministry, this particular business, it would cripple us. We wouldn't have the entrance and egress that's necessary to continue to operate. A loss of square footage for usage, a loss of parking, and the challenge of egress. You have to have at least 2 entrance and egresses, right, out of the building in the United States, or at least in Connecticut. Mm-hmm. So we have the front door, right? And we have this door right back here. This door goes to the playground in the back. And Mrs. Jones donated. When her husband died, and she got her insurance policy, so the children would have a place to play in the back. So where are the children going to play now? Because now we have to create, if we were going to do this, we'd have to create an egress there. The number of people that could actually be in the building would have to be diminished because of the footprint change. So, I mean, there are countless challenges that come with the insult to the injury is that they didn't come to us first. Mm-hmm. I'm very disappointed in the city of Bridgeport for not coming. Someone said, "Oh, we came late, but we're here now." Well, why are you late? Fairfield isn't late. Westport isn't late. Why is Bridgeport late? Mm-hmm. I challenge the administration to not give lip service to it, but to step up and put their weight behind it. They do everything else they want to do. And that's how, there's no question what we want. They need to bury those lines. Why not us? Mm-hmm. We're doing it for everyone else. Just pay that. This was Westport, they would not do that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If this was Byram, they would not do this. If this is Greenwich, they do not do that. Even in Norwalk, they're careful. But Bridgeport, just run over Bridgeport. Who cares?
What would these monstrosities do to the community if they are put up?
We're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. People that built this church were not rich people. These are people who are working as domestics. So, Mother Lee, right there, where those chairs are beautifully lined down with the wood floor, there was a bench on the 3rd row that Mrs. Lee, she would get up in the morning and she would prepare the food and her family and get her kids ready to go and leave out at 5 or 5:30 to go down to Fairfield or Westport or wherever it was to serve as a domestic, because that's the best job she could get. She didn't have a bunch of schooling, she didn't have a technical skill to work in the factory, so she'd do that, go down there and work all day, wash the clothes, clean everything up, and then towards the end of the day, fix supper. And as soon as the family came in and she served them supper, she'd jump on the bus and come back up here to find her eldest child with the kids, and she sang in the choir. So she would fix something for them, come over here, and get here a half hour before choir practice. And on that 3rd seat, she would lay down. Ask her children to be quiet so she could rest, so she could sing in the choir and get choir practice. Those are the people that live in these houses. This is the neighborhood that these people are trying to run over. And I say no. We say no. Not here, not now, not ever.